to another fast workout. It's me, Sam, certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor at both Unique Fitness in Holbrook and Farmingville. All right, so for today's workout, we're going to be targeting our legs and we're going to be targeting our butt as well. All right, so as usual, I'm going to run through the sequence so you guys have a little bit of an idea on what to expect. I'll show you modifications, progressions, show you options of things you can use around your house for dumbbells, whatever, if you don't have weights accessible to you. Then I'll warm you guys up. We're going to complete this sequence 4 times through, and then I will give you guys a cool down. All right, so the first exercise we're going to do is a squat, lunge, turn combo. I'm just looking at my little list because my memory is totally shot. Okay, so for this exercise, we're going to be doing 10 of them. Chest out, shoulders front to back, your squat form. Turn those toes slightly outward, okay? Opening up those hips. We're going to squat. You're turning to a lunge. Squat. Turn to the other lunge. Squat down, up, squeezing the glutes, exhaling at the top. One more time. Try getting a little bit of a wider stance for this one because when you turn to the lunge, I want you to get in a nice big lunge, okay? The reason being is we're going to do some smaller lunge movements later in the sequence, so I want you guys to get both variations. One's going to really be more quadricep dominated, and then the other you're going to feel a little bit more in the backs of your legs and your hamstring muscles, okay? So once again, we're here, squat. You see the difference in my step size? Okay, knee stacked over the ankle. Squat, turn, center, down, up, squeezing the glutes. One time from the side. Down, turn, down, turn, squat down, exhale up, squeezing those glutes up at the top, pressing up through the heel of your foot. So, a good option for you guys to do is if you do have dumbbells accessible to you, you can either hold a weight just like this. If you have laundry detergent, you can hold it like that as well, okay, when you perform the movement. If you have dumbbells, I'm going to be holding my dumbbells up here and performing that movement. When you do this, when you hold your dumbbells up, get your elbows up, okay, and keep that core nice and engaged while doing it. Don't let them dip down, keep them up. They should just be resting on your shoulders, okay? But your core is working to help support this weight as you stabilize it upward, elbows up towards the screen, all right? That's your cue for that one. After we do 10 of those, which you will be tired and you will be out of breath after, we are doing a sumo deadlift for this exercise. Chest out, shoulders round and back. Nice wide stance here. My wide stance, a little bit wider than hip distance, okay? Think about like a sumo wrestler. Toes externally rotated, knees going out to the side walls. We are hinging from our hips, bending those knees, pushing our butt back, which looks like this. You see how my back is nice and flat here, but I still have a bend in my knees, okay? Pick the weight up, exhale, squeezing the glutes, thrusting the hips forward. Once again, down, up, squeeze. One more time right here. The cue is my knees are being sent out to the side walls, okay? When doing this. Here, notice this is not a squat. In a squat, you're not hinging forward like that. Your chest isn't getting parallel to the ground, okay? In a deadlift, it is. So let's review the two from the side. This is a squat. We did these last week in the leg workout, right? Now this is a deadlift. You see the difference? Make sure you're not confusing the two movements. A few more times from the front. Exhale, squeeze, knees out, press up through the heels. You really want to open, send them outward, okay? So we're going to be doing 15 sumo deadlifts, pressing up through the heels of the feet. You're really going to feel that in the inner thigh region and the outer gluteal region, okay? After, we're doing something that I call shoe tie lunges. Now, these can be performed using just your body weight. They're going to burn. Or you can hold some dumbbells. You can hold one dumbbell up here. You can hold a textbook, a container of detergent, a bag of potatoes, whatever you got available to you, okay? Shoe tie lunges. Like a regular lunge, but a much smaller step, and you're really gonna feel this blasting your quadricep muscles, the top or the front of your leg. So what it's gonna look like, step. My knee is going to tap the ground and the back heel is gonna come up for this one, okay? Because you're taking a smaller step, you're gonna feel it more in the quads. Then you reverse it. Little step front, little step back. You see how every single time my knee is tapping the ground for a second, okay? So from that front view, keeping the core tight, chest out, shoulders round and back, as you would a regular lunge. Little, little, okay? Quad should be burning. So you could do just body weight, or hold dumbbells here. I'm gonna hold them at my sides when I do it, okay? So it's gonna look like this. And when doing the exercise for you guys, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can check out my form, making sure you're dropping all the way down, going that full range of motion, and having that knee tap the ground, okay? After we do that, we're doing a stand-up squat jump, okay? So there are 2 levels of this one. Level 1, I will show you, is going to be this. Your toes, your laces are flipped down to the ground, push your butt back, and you're gonna go 1, 2, jump, down, down, sit. 1, 2, jump, down, down, sit. From that front view. When you stand up, I need you guys turning your toes out and your knees out, opening up the hips, okay? Sitting that butt back, pressing up through the heel of the foot. 1, 2, jump, down, down, sit. Again. 1, 2, jump, down, down, sit. If you're doing that level, you're going to give me 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. You can switch back and forth, whatever floats your boat. Now, this is a level 2. It's a stand-up jump squat. You guys have been seeing these all over Instagram, and they're really awesome, but it's really easy to hurt yourself when doing them. So it's super important when you jump, you're not on a slippery surface, and you jump up high enough off the ground so your toe does not get caught on the ground. Because when your toe gets caught on the ground, that's when you fly forward and whack your head and whack your face into whatever's in front of you. You gotta give a big jump so you don't trip off the ground. So what that looks like, you're gonna land in a squat stance, toes out, knees out, jump, down. Again, jump, down. When you jump, do not lean forward. I'll show you. Do not do this. Wherever your weight's gonna go, that's where you're gonna propel to, okay? Keep proper form, super important for that one. If you don't feel confident with doing that, don't do that. Do the level 1. Totally fine, okay? This is that level 2. Knees out, toes out. Keep the heels glued to the ground. And land as lightly on your feet as possible, meaning with as quiet of a noise as you possibly can give me. So, if you're doing that version, we're gonna shoot to do 10 of them, okay? Reason being is the other one is a little more time consuming because it's the single leg up, down, down thing. After we're doing shoe ties on the opposite side, shoe tie lunges, I call them shoe ties because you get in that position when you tie your shoe. So we reviewed them already, right? You've given me 12 on one side. And then finally, we're finishing off with some kettlebell swings, okay? Working our glutes, working our hamstrings. Chest out, shoulders rounded back for this one, core nice and tight. So, when doing this, you guys can use detergent, okay? Turning the toes a little bit outward, little bend in the knees. You're not bending the knees up and down there, keeping the same length the entire time, keeping your back nice and flat. Thrust the hips forward, okay? Big squeeze of the glutes, exhaling at the top. My elbows are tucked into my sides at the whole time. Never should your arms come higher than your shoulders, okay? You should always keep a little bend in your elbows. So what it looks like is just like this, okay? From that front view, exhale, exhale. The more you push your butt back, the bigger of a stretch you feel in your hamstring muscles, the more you are working, okay? If you don't have weight available to you, you can do it with some dumbbells. Grab the dumbbells right here. Same type of thing. Make sure the power is coming from the legs, glutes, and hips. Or if you have a kettlebell available to you, you can do it with a kettlebell. Hard thrust, little swing, okay? The slower you move, the more difficult it's going to be to control the weight, okay? So you want very fast, quick movements, okay? So it's not as difficult because then it's like you're trying to fight gravity there. So that was the run through. So you can gather your materials if you don't have them available to you right now. I'm gonna get a drink of water. It's getting warm in here. I have the space heater going on now. All right, and then I'm gonna warm you guys up. So we will get to that. Let me blast this music now.
Hey,
nice and high so you don't trip. 4, 3, big jump, 2, 10 of these, here we go. 6 of the other ones. We're doing a level 1, 2, breathe. Knees out, come on. Woo! Good jump. Halfway. Breathe. Number 8, come on. Work for me. 9. One more, guys. Do it. Woo! Good work. All right, shoe ties, other side. All right, your left leg's going first. 4, 3, 2, knee taps the ground. Ooh, I kicked it up. Keep that core tight. Breathe.
All right, here's my cue to remind you that you're at the halfway point of this mix. You're
Not
currently moving
halfway.
at 145 beats per minute. Those that have stayed on pace have covered over 2
Almost
miles
there.
by now. There are more exciting and exotic flavor tracks coming your way in the second half of the mix.
4 more,
Use
come
the
on.
richness and the power of
breathe.
music to inspire you and energize you all the way to the finish.
2. Last one, guys. Do it. Good work. All right, guys. We are finishing off with 20 kettlebell swings. Grab your weight. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, bump back. Rest. Get lower. Halfway, come on. Thrust. One more. Good. Woo! Good work, guys. Active recovery. Slow down your breathing. Get a drink when you are ready. Good work. March it out. Top one. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to go again in about 20 seconds. Fix your hair. Fix your life. We're getting ready for that squat lunge turn, okay? Grab your weight. Chest out. Shoulders round and back. 10, 4, 3, 2, wide stance. Go back, here we go. Take your time with it, guys. It is not a race. Squat. 1, come on. Heavy leg training right here. Squat. That's 2. Elbows up, come on. Squat. You got it. Squat. Woo! In 4, 3, wide stance, 2, toes out, here we go. Don't rush it. Exhale at the top. Toes out. Woo! Bend those knees. All right, 5 more, guys. Come on. Push. Bang. 1 more. Woo! Low back should be on fire right now. Stabilize your muscles, kicking it. All right. Shoot high lunges. Get ready? Right foot. 4, 3, 2, go. Little step here, little. Shoulders right at back. Breathe. Woo. Halfway. Push. All right, guys, 2 more. You can do this. Little step. Last one. Breathe. Good. Place it down. Okay. Stand up. Squat jump. Okay. I'm doing a level 2. 4, 3, 2. Jump it up. Jump up hard. Get off that ground. Don't be lazy. Breathe. Knees out. Come on. Get up there. Light on those feet. Jump hard. Halfway. Woo! Breathe. Come on. 8. 2 more. That's it. Push. 1 more, guys. Breathe. Squat. Good. Hair's falling out. All right, guys. Shoot high lunges. Right leg moving. Oh, I'm sorry. Your left leg. Your left leg moving. Get ready in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Little. Breathe. Core tight. 3. Woo! You can do this. Halfway. 4 more. Breathe. 2 more. Little step. 1 more. Push. All right, guys. Kettlebell swings for 20. Grab on. In 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Drop. Get lower. Woo! Alright guys, stand up squat jumps. Yes we can. Alright guys, give me a big jump so you don't hurt yourself and fly into the wall in front of you, okay? Put those arms low if you need to. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Power, come on. Big even though we want to go and lay in bed and vegetate, is probably not going to lay in bed and vegetate and just chill, okay? That's when exercise waste products build up within the muscles, switch, and that's what makes it way worse the next day, why we really can't move the next day. So a really great thing to do after this is take a shower, which I hope you guys do in the first place. Chin up, pull your elbow back, but do a little shower stretching, okay? And just keep moving around, getting up, sitting down, that type of thing. Helps flush the exercise waste products out of our muscles, okay? So that's super important. So we want to sit and do nothing. This one right here. Not the best thing for us. Get foam roller. Foam rolling after this would be super helpful. I recommend that. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And arms down. And arms up, last one. And arms down. Excellent job, guys. You pushed through that. That was a super, super challenging workout. I hope you revisit that at maybe in a couple weeks or so. See if you've improved at all, okay? Good work. Keep moving, and I will see you guys next time.